All right, you join me again for another review. Just to let you know, quick update, we are going to do the Grenadier towing video. So if you've been watching the series on the Grenadier, there is more to come. I'm just waiting for one thing to do that. But we're going to move to another vehicle, the Ford Raptor Ranger. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll do the same as normal. Do a quick walk round, we'll do an off-road, we'll do a comfort, entertainment, and we'll do everything to do with this new Ford Raptor Ranger 3-litre petrol model. Everyone, let's go. All right, let's start off with the exterior. Personally, I think it's a lovely looking truck, a massive improvement on the old one. So being a Raptor, you obviously get these big chunky tyres, you get these performance LED lights, which I have to say are very, very good. You get this big imposing grille with a camera, and it does actually have its own washer jet, which is a nice touch because they do get dirty quickly. You get these imposing side steps, which are very, very tough. Mine is dirty, but still. Coming around, you get these flared arches, which you don't get on the normal Ford Ranger. So that is the difference. It is a wide vehicle. It's a big vehicle to park. So if you live in very narrow places or it is a big old vehicle. Coming around to the back, you've got blind spot monitoring, and this does actually work with trailers. So when you plug the trailer in, you tell the car how long the trailer is, and it basically takes that into consideration. So if there is a car coming in your blind spot, it will tell you. You've obviously got the exhaust, which I will obviously show you because it's a big feature of this car. We've got the tow package on this one. Got these big tow hooks in the back. Sorry, mine is pretty filled, but you also get a power outlet, and this one has spec'd with the roller shutter. Now, this roller shutter can be obviously opened and closed via that, but can also be opened and closed via a button inside or the key fob. This car also does have remote start, which I will show you. So that's just a very brief outside. I think we should jump in, have a look at the interior. All right, so starting in the back, you straight away see you've got these nice seats, very, very good quality, bit of suede seats, obviously seat belts, Isofix, and centre console. There's a fair bit of leg room, but because these seats are the Raptor, you do have these Recaro seats, so they're pretty big. Also, the nice feature now, rear air vents, another power outlet, plus USB and USB-C. Obviously, electric windows and door handle. So we'll go into the front now, and I will show you. So straight away, when you get in here, you realise that compared to the old one, all these displays have improved massively. Okay, they really have. It's a complete different environment to the old one. Obviously, being a Raptor, you do have these auxiliary switches, which are good. So if you did want to add some flashing beacons or work lights, you can. Similar to the Grenadier's panel, you've got things. You've obviously got things here. Entertainment system's very good, which I will go through. But we'll start her up, go for a little drive on the normal vineyard track, and we'll go from there. Obviously, we have to start it. So we're starting it with a remote start. So it locks the car. And straight away, you've got that lovely roar that you get from these cars. And when it's on Baja mode, it's very loud, it's good. It's a great sounding vehicle. But anyway, let's get in and we'll go for a drive. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice when you do remote start the vehicle is because it's locked without the key, you have to push the button. Okay, and that basically turns the car on. So what you can do is you can save your settings in here. So I'm going to save mine, which is 4-wheel auto and the exhaust. So we'll do our normal loop and we'll see what it's like. Now the Grenadier obviously performs very well, but also this isn't to be knocked, because I'll be honest, the 4-wheel drive system in this Raptor, I have had nothing but good things to say about it. Let me put my seatbelt on quick, because we know last time on the video. So yeah, so you can, it's wet at the moment, it's the same hill. I know the camera doesn't do it justice, but it is a steep hill. We're on wet grass and it pulls absolutely perfectly. It's a very, very comfortable place. So unlike a normal pickup, due to the fact that this one doesn't have leaf spring, it has a Fox shocks on it, it's so much more comfortable off-road than a normal one. So, but like I said, going around these types of mud, grass, I mean, a lot of people aren't going to use it for this, granted, but it's very, very, very responsive. It's good. You've got a very good line of sight vision. You've got very big mirrors, which is good. I always like a nice big mirror, because especially when you've got trailers on, it makes life so much easier. But we'll go down here, and like I said to you last time, this bit down here is very, very wet. So we've had a lot of rain, and down at the bottom is basically, it's made up clay. So it's very, very, very slippery. So we'll go down here. We don't even need hill descent control. I know this, once again, doesn't do it justice, but if I hold the camera level, that tree is about straight. So you see this angle is, I think I do actually have, let me try and do this so I can show you. So if you go into the menu, you can go down to off-road mode, and it does give you a pitch and roll. So it gives you an idea. So you can see we're not, this is what it's saying at the moment down this hill. So you can see it's 5% leaning one way, it's a 10% gradient, and then as you get down here, you'll see it will change to quite a steep, so there's 9, so you can see as we're going down, and more and more, and this is quite 11, 12, so this is quite steep. Now as you can see, this is mud and clay, so it is actually very slippery. I will try to demonstrate on the tyre. It's not dry at all, but there's zero problem. Now we're going to go back up this hill now, past all the equipment, and we'll see how she gets on. Now this here, we could get stuck, so let's see. So this is in 4-wheel auto. Okay, so it's literally just doing its own thing, and it's done a very good job. Very, very good job. There's no wheel spin. You know, obviously, if you put your foot down, you could have wheel spin. But if you're driving it properly, as you should do off-road, which is not always flat out, especially not when you want to not ruin your fields as a farmer. So it's very, very impressive. So what we'll do is we'll go down this hill, and then we'll go on the road, and we can have a little road drive just so you can see what it reacts like, and then we'll have a little summary of what we think. Alright, so now we're on the road. Sorry about the sun. This is where the Raptor comes into its own, because the mud's flying off the tyres, but it's such a fun vehicle to drive. It really is a fun vehicle. It's nippy, it's responsive, I like the sound, the brakes are very good, the handling is superb for a 4-wheel drive, and it's a very, very comfortable place to be. So if you're interested in something that's a bit more of a fun vehicle as well as an off-road vehicle, I mean this gives you an example. So we're going to accelerate now up to That's 60 miles an hour speed limit nearly, and you can hear it just does it so effortlessly and so comfortably that it's a really, really nice place to be. It's good on potholes. Here's a small pothole. It's just a very, very good handling car. I mean, this one I haven't had long, so I can't comment on a long-term point of view, but as it is at the moment, it's seriously impressive. One other thing I do like is I do love the sound. All right, so honest opinion, would I recommend this vehicle for someone to buy? 100% yes, but the fuel economy, I'm averaging between 16 and 20 miles per gallon on a good day. So if you're someone that's driving a long way or towing a lot, because obviously I forgot to mention this is reduced towing, this is only 2.5 ton, not 3.5 ton, I would go for the Wild Track. But if it's more of a vehicle that you're not towing, you're doing more local on a farm or whatever, and you like a bit of fun, this is the vehicle to go for. Everyone, if you are still watching, thank you so much. All your comments you've been leaving on my videos, by the way, amazing, helpful, and great. If you haven't already, check out my Grenadier videos. See what you think about those. These are honest reviews. I do my best, and thank you for everyone for watching.